Hello, I'll be talking about another Silver Dollar City property pin today, coming up next. Hello everybody, this is Tuesday, July the 30th of 2019. My name is Dan and this is the Pin Collector channel. Today we are talking about another Silver Dollar City property pin. And Silver Dollar City, which is an amusement park near Branson, Missouri, is an 1880s themed park that has become quite a tourist attraction. So in the early 2000s, they decided to try their hand at pin trading. Now, for whatever reason, I tend to believe that it's because the employees just didn't really get behind it. It failed after a few years, and they no longer do pin trading at Silver Dollar City or at Silver Dollar City properties. So if you're a pin trader out there or pin collector, and you'd like to, hop online and write a message to Silver Dollar City and tell them you'd like to see them bring back the pin trading. We'll see if we can't collectively get them to change their mind, because they really did produce some very unique and nice looking pins for any collection. The pins that they were doing were rivaling Disney pins, maybe even a little bit better in some cases, as the quality of Disney pins seemed to decline over time somewhat, just with the sheer volume that they have to put out. So Silver Dollar City, there's a lot of different stories about the cave, which is one of the main attractions there. It is one of the largest caves in Missouri, and stories go back to Osage Indians finding the cave by chasing bears through the woods and having one fall through a sinkhole. Um, they called it the Devil's Den at that time, according to the story, because the temperature was warmer coming up out of the earth, and what went inside just disappeared into the earth. Because the sinkhole you actually enter is a huge cathedral room, one of the largest cave rooms. They've even floated hot air balloons inside this one room inside the cave. So some of the early explorers of the cave were exploring it so that they could market it for mining. And in one of the rooms, the room that they call the shoe room, has a very flat ceiling that resembles the outline of a shoe print. And for a long time, it was thought that that ceiling was composed of marble. So the Marble Cave and Marble Cave Mining Company were developed. And unfortunately, they soon discovered that it wasn't marble after all, it was limestone. But what they did have in the cave was lots and lots and lots of guano, bat manure. So they were able to mine that and make a little bit of profit from mining the guano out of the cave, which was used in all kinds of different things, from gunpowder to makeup products, you name it. Whenever you look through Silver Dollar City today, because eventually the cave, since there was no marble, was renamed Marvel Cave with a V instead of a B. And Marvel Cave Park started being developed as they built a new town on top of where the cave sits and named that little town Silver Dollar City. And it just kind of grew from there. Now, one way you can kind of get a glimpse of this, and I have put the pin up here so that you can see it real well, is when you first come into the square of Silver Dollar City, there's a row of restaurants. You have a Reunion Hall, all-you-can-eat buffet restaurant. You have the Mill, which is another all-you-can-eat restaurant that is above ground. And then at the very end of the section of buildings is the Mine Restaurant, which you actually go down into to eat. All of them themed appropriately. Well, the Mine Restaurant on the outside exterior there is an elevated track with a mine car that moves back and forth along this track. And if you look at the mine car and read the words on the mine car, it says Marble Cave Mining Company. So that's really a throwback to when they thought this cave was going to produce marble that they could mine and sell. So kind of a neat thing. So this pin that you're seeing here is actually a depiction of that mine car on its track. And again, it sits just outside and elevated at the Mine Restaurant at Silver Dollar City. So I hope you guys enjoyed the pin, a little bit of history about the cave itself. And as we go through and I show you more and more pins from Silver Dollar City, I'll talk more about the cave and how Silver Dollar City developed in the 1950s to what it's become today, which is one of the major amusement parks in the country. So guys, I hope you're having a great day. Make sure to like and share the content, and by all means subscribe. Your subscriptions do nothing but help the channel and helps promote myself, and they're always free. We'll see you guys tomorrow.